Hello, my wonderful students. Are you here to cook with me today? Well, if you are, make sure you stick around for today's cooking lesson because today is a pretty different day. Today is substitute day, and we're in a whole nother environment with my substitute day. So make sure that you are nice to my sub, Mr. Angel. He's gonna show you how to make a very special dessert. So make sure you stick around for today's recipe.
Hello, my wonderful students, and welcome to Today Cooking with Mr. Angel. Today we're going to be cooking a chocolate peanut butter pie, and this will be done for Thanksgiving week. 15 chocolate sandwich cookies and 4 tablespoons of butter. And of course, for the equipment, I'm using my spatula, spoons, I'm using my mixer and my food chopper. These will be to crush the cookies. So the first step before you get started, you want to preheat your oven to 350, which is already set at 350. And once we're ready for the crust, we're going to put it in there for 7 minutes. The next step is we're going to crush 15 chocolate sandwich cookies. 15. I do it by 5, just so I don't lose count. When I put in my food processor, I start chopping them so to make it easier to process. Don't worry about the filling because it's gonna blend in and make the taste even better. If you make a mess, don't worry, it's natural and it's worth it. But don't forget to clean up. All right, I need 5 more. Don't forget to wash your hands before you do it too. That's the first step, washing your hands. Which I promise you I did. Okay, my thing was pretty full, so I'm gonna go with that already. I have this food chopper that I got at Walmart for $9.99. Put it in. I go with the low post, so you can get started. Before I completely crush the cookies, for the crust, I want to melt my 4 tablespoons of butter. This is going to go into the cookies once they're done being chopped so we can make a nice firm crust. So I have it on high so we can cook the butter fast. I'm just going to let it rotate a little bit around the pan for a little bit. And then I'm just going to let it melt. It's going to melt pretty fast. In the meantime, while it's melting, I'm going to finish processing the cookies and we're gonna come back to see how the butter's done. So I have 15 cookies here that were crushed. Now I'm gonna do a pulse. It takes about a minute. I do 5 seconds of high pulse, stop, 5 seconds pulse. Once you know it's done, it's when you don't see any more of the filling. The filling should be gone. I still see a little bit white, so I'm gonna keep going. That looks pretty good to me. Alrighty. And this is how it's supposed to look like. Doesn't look no filling, nothing but chocolate. So now the butter is melted. As you can see, it's all spread even. Still pretty warm. I'm gonna now put the butter inside with the chocolate, and then I'm gonna chop it again with the food processor so I can get most of it, so I can get a nice firm crust. Okay, so just try to spread it as much as you can evenly. If you don't, that's fine. We'll get it done in the food processor. Okay. Okay, and then after putting the butter inside the processor, we're gonna do a couple of pulses. And once you start seeing it in the bottom, that's when you know that you got the butter in the bottom. That's it. And now we're gonna transfer the chocolate with the butter into the pan, and then we're gonna put it in the oven. So now we transfer the crust. So now I'm pouring the rest of the mixture inside the pan. Some of it will get stuck to the cup. No biggie, just get a spoon and get the most you can out. And then, once you're done, you're gonna use your hands and try to give a flat surface as much as you can. The biggest thing is to cover the silver part in the bottom. This is gonna be your crust. So we shouldn't see any silver on the bottom. And then once it gets in the oven, it's gonna be a nice hard crust. Okay, and once I see that the bottom surface is covered, there's no silver, nothing but chocolate, I'm gonna put it in the oven for 7 minutes. It's already been preheated to 350 for 7 minutes, and it's gonna give me a nice hard crust. And right there, I'm good. Alright, so now I'm gonna put my crust, chocolate crust, inside the oven at 350 for 7 minutes. Alrighty, so now I get to the fun stuff, and that is going to be the filling. Peanut butter, cream cheese, sugar, and Cool Whip. So everything will be 8 ounces. 8 ounces of peanut butter, 8 ounces of cream cheese, 1 cup of powdered sugar, and 8 ounces of Cool Whip. Just a heads up, you guys, no more of these cans are gonna be 16 ounces. So you don't gotta measure by cup, just use half. If you estimate, if you get a little bit more, that's fine. If you get a little bit less, that's fine. Up to your convenience. Okay, all that peanut butter. It's funny because they're telling you can just eat peanut butter by yourself, you know, but so they don't make it into a pie. So now I have my 8 ounces of peanut butter in the bowl, and I have my cream cheese that I already had out the fridge so it can be softened, and it falls right in. And we're gonna blend it in the mixer. Make sure you lock it. Really important. If you don't have a mixer, you can do it with some the manual ones. Just make sure you go slow to start, because it is still thick. It's peanut butter. Probably do it for a good minute when you're spinning around at low speed. This is how it's supposed to look. Brown, white, mixed in. And now I'm gonna add my cup of powdered sugar. Just a little warning, you guys, this is gonna be super rich. So I recommend you have milk or coffee to go with this. Really important with the sugar, you start off at a slow speed. If you go fast, you're gonna have sugar all over the place. Alright, it's about done. I'm gonna stop it. And this is how it's supposed to look. You can tell the texture is now like a big ball. That means the sugar, the cream cheese, and the peanut butter are one now. Okay, wonderful students, so this is gonna be the last step. The last ingredient is Cool Whip. Who doesn't like Cool Whip? I'm gonna put the whole 8 ounces in there. Once again, it's super rich. And here we go, give me the last mixture. This one's gonna be really dirty because of the Cool Whip. It's okay. Don't worry, once you see the end result, you'll be happy. So we're not gonna stop until, as you can see, the Cool Whip is white. You want it to be like a light brown color. All right, we're almost done. We're getting to the finish line. As you can see, it's getting to be a little bit more of a brown color. You want to get rid of the white color. Alright, so we're getting to the end, and once you start seeing that you have the color that you want, the light brown color, I might go a little bit faster just to make sure that the mixture can be a little bit hotter. So this is gonna be the end texture. It's supposed to be like a little gooey texture to it. Nice and a light brown color, like we said. We are all done with our mixture. Alrighty, you guys, my beautiful students. So we have our crust done. We have our mixture done. So now we're gonna transfer the mixture to the cake, even it out, and it's ready to go. For this, I'm gonna get my big spoon. And just transfer as much as you can. Okay, my wonderful students, so this is the end product. This is how it's supposed to look. I'm gonna cut a slice. The crust is nice and hard. You can just hear that crust. All right, beautiful students, come take a bite with me.
All right, my wonderful students, welcome back. And I have Angel with me, and I want you guys to tell me, how do you think Angel did, okay? So Angel, what did you make today?
Today I made a delicious chocolate peanut butter pie.
Oh my gosh. Look at there, my wonderful students. I cannot wait to taste. Okay, so I'm gonna taste this and I'm gonna give Mr. Angel, does he need an A? Does he deserve a B or a C? Or you can just do thumbs up or thumbs down. That's what Miss Teresa's gonna do. Okay, let me see how Mr. Angel did with this delicious pie. All right, this is Thanksgiving week, guys. You gotta get into it. Oh my gosh. All right, here I go. Hold on, Mr. Angel. I always gotta take another bite. But when you see me do a little shake and shimmy, you know you're on the right track. Okay, let me see, one more time. This is it. Students, this is the one. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the video so Miss Teresa can learn how to make this. Mr. Angel, you were a perfect substitute today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Teresa, for having me on the show. Love your show. Remember, like and subscribe.
All right, students, it's Thanksgiving week. This will be your dessert. If you want to try this pie, make sure you cook it with your parents at home. And you look at, you can rewind the video and look at the video. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I don't have my water today because we're in a different setting, but remember, always drink your water. Don't forget your water, okay? Bye-bye.